From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go now.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off play action, it's Ward. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Keanu Benton. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here we go. Gotta be lying.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. A throw on the move is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted. 1st down.
Hello. 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Ready?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
In motion, Okonkwo. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just kick that field goal, bitches. Kick that field goal.
For the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Slides kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's sets it up for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first
Go
down,
ahead.
like, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Green 18.
First down for Aaron. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. First and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll be
Hey,
stacked
no
up
breaks.
at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first
Steeler.
down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 37.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them
That's
right
what the
at
Steelers should
the line of
do.
scrimmage.
No gain on
Second
Run
and
it.
10.
second and 10. At the
Then
37-yard
pass the ball.
line.
Green 18.
To throw is Rodgers.
It'll be like this. What?
Is intercepted.
Never mind.
And he's going to be taken
Fuck.
down, but a nice return up past the
Damn it.
35-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Bronco switch.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive.
Damn,
This
he's got
defense
sacked.
all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
In motion, Okonkwo. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Short one there to Okonkwo. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Cut. Ready? 2. 18 Cardinal. 8.
From the gun, here's Ward.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On fourth down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. Taken in at the 8. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Steelers offense about ready to get going. On their second possession, they'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big...
Not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Brent, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this? the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are under. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
At the 30-yard line.
Once more with Harvey. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18. And the Broncos first down.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun is Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Rodgers. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Rodgers going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. To throw, here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Nix to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Duggar in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. Take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Pittsburgh
Shelby.
takes the field for their 2nd offensive possession.
Popeye loses you, Luke.
4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is
There's lubrications.
the defense gave them, only giving up the 3 points in that
A lotion?
situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off.
Hey, what's up, Shelby?
Defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I don't know.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field.
Olive
How about
oil.
that poster out there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant.
Oh yeah, he uses his own woman, olive oil.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now run straight ahead. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
How you doing, Shelby?
Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Son of a bitch.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit.
Shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was total bullshit.
On this play to move the sticks. He's got his target. That's
All damn time,
this
bucko.
is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
Steelers first down.
Oh, he fakes the spike.
Oh, touchdown, you son of a bitch.
Incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it
Fuck
doesn't
that.
work out. Here's Rodgers. And this one is
That
going
was
to be
not
off the
fair.
mark, too far out in front.
That That play call wasn't there for them against that
Fuck
coverage.
me.
So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers.
Get it. Come on. Son of a fucking bitch. Fine, I'll just get the field goal. I wanted a touchdown, but I'll get the field goal.
Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37.
Let's get the field goal.
Boswell's kick is good. And
They'll tie up.
At 3-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Across midfield.
Holy shit.
R.J. Harvey, 75 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Come on, go.
Just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here.
How you doing, Shelby?
Points out of the last drive, Charles.
How's it
I've never
going?
been an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
How's everybody's day today? Everybody doing good today?
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that
Come on, what the fuck?
happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to
Dude,
drive to end with a
stop
kick.
doing push-ups.
Then the extra point. That's it. All right, help me out here a little
Damn,
bit.
they ain't get chance
What
to
I'm
throw
seeing
the ball,
is a
man.
passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no
Bullshit.
timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Come on.
The Broncos, it's a sack. Nick Bonito just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my
That was
bias is about
fucking
to come
bullshit
out
on
here.
that.
A lot
That
of
was,
people think
the
that
game gave me a
offense
chance
is
to throw
moving
the
in
damn
the
fucking
direction.
ball, you
I can
fucking
say they're moving
pussies.
in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback,
Yes, I'm here on the Steelers.
Here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what
Damn
else
it.
you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty
Come
well.
on.
He's got it.
Oh, let's go.
Be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout.
Wow.
Remaining
Who called the timeout?
in this first quarter.
Damn, why, Broncos? Why did you take a timeout? Because the Steelers gonna whoop your asses? Yes, I'm losing. Only 10-3. I can tie it up or go for 2 points.
Rodgers now to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
Let's go.
And they'll
Let's go.
this one all the way
Everybody.
inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards.
There'll be no drama on the live stream today. Everybody's Everybody, no fighting, nothing. How's everybody doing?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Up for 2, up for 2.
Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown Steelers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Steelers are within an extra point of
Let's
tying
go.
up this
Let's
ball
go.
game.
Touchdown, touchdown,
Now,
touchdown,
this play, he
touchdown.
just made a great
Yeah,
throw.
yeah.
Back in
Touchdown,
deliberate
touchdown,
shot
touchdown,
play
touchdown.
down
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running. Because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs for different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Go for 2. Go for 2 points, baby. Go for 2 points.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's
Go for 2
ahead and
points,
go for
baby.
2.
Let's go.
Rodgers will throw for it.
2 points, the guns go. Winning by 11.
And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward,
Let's
didn't
go.
it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let me kick it like that.
Now set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he can't escape, and down
Let's
he
go.
goes. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against.
Never played against the Broncos on here, so I'm gonna try to go against the Broncos. I'm gonna see if I can beat them.
Once he gets outside,
I'm gonna try to beat all the teams on here.
Don't need it
For
all
the
back
Steelers.
at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. So they will set up shop. Excellent
Yo,
field
fumbled the
position
ball,
in the
bitch. You fumbled the
17
damn ball,
yard
bitch.
line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring
Check
the
that
heat.
out.
Brought
Check
the
that
heat
out.
there, and it worked out.
and nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time. And that's what they're trying to preach.
And the Steelers are going to be set up.
3 yard,
First and
bitches.
goal is a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers.
Damn, had nowhere to go. Fuck.
They do a really good job helping out the
Okay.
running game.
Give him 2 yards on that one.
Back.
2nd and goal
Back.
now. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes
One,
out.
bitch, motherfucker, cocksucker.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a
Touchdown.
for the Steelers. Touchdown. 2 touchdown passes down here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And they are able to add
Get
on to
the
their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early.
Let's
He
go.
said it
Let's
himself.
go.
No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Go for 2 points, baby.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw.
What? Come on. They fucking cheating their bitches, motherfuckers.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe...
Only winning by 10 teams.
From the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the...
Winning by 7 points.
Situation.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nice little juke.
There you go.
Fucking hell. They'll start at the 32. And Denver getting set to take the field.
You got this.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles.
Yeah, I got this.
Got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way
Well, if they score a touchdown, they tie it up. That's gonna be a good game.
Out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back and forth first quarter of play. Nix going to give to Harvey. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Harvey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Nix. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Harvey going to take this down just short of the goal line. We got through, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again. And
They score a touchdown, they tie it up. Or they can go for 2 points.
well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second
They tied it up. Good game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Good game, man. Good game.
17-17 the score. As it kicks away.
Yep, we're tied up. Tied up, 17-17.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the
I could have went for 2 points. They won't be tied up.
And the Steelers
That's all right.
set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
I need somebody wide open.
Who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And
Touchdown, bitch. Can't touch me, bitch.
Strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, that's a heck of a response.
That was funny.
We had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. They'll try and throw for it.
2 points, baby. Let's go. 25-17. Let's go.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
Get the fuck out of here.
Out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the
I'm in the lead.
Back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy.
Take that.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else.
Get out of here, bitch.
And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Oh, it's a screen pass.
Dude, where you going? You had nowhere to go, bitch. You had nowhere to go, bitch.
Here, back at the 21-yard line. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. And that a little late with a throw.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track.
Give me the ball back, bitches.
The offense here in the first half.
Thank you. Come again.
Possession.
Bro.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a great job here. This is
had it on 3-yard line? Oh, okay. Okay.
Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And CD,
hey, player, the one over there, can you come a little closer? I can wide open.
Now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan. But
Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker.
They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there, getting out towards what would have been the normal starting position.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Son of a bitch. No. Son of a bitch. Should have done that. So good.
But as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight.
That's intercepted, man. That was intercepted.
Made before, didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 1st down, back to Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey on his way to a monster.
Okay, I'm winning by a point. By a point. 25 to 24.
Cut the lead back down to 2. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along. How much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Solid stiff arm.
Oh my
And he'll
God,
take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Oh, he's wide open. He's wide open right there.
It's more important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last.
No. The fuck? Son of a bitch.
Back into the end zone. And the Broncos defense has a touchdown.
That dude was wide open, dude.
Excellent play there,
What the
CD
fuck?
on the pick six. And
That dude was wide open.
An extra DB out
Dude.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel.
Son
They
of
just wanted to take away the
fucking
quarterback's throwing
bitch.
lanes, and that's
Now I'm
exactly
losing.
what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Looks good on the extra point.
45 to 31. 31 to 45. Man. Fuck.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, shit. Shit, I was going the wall.
That's what these new rules can
I was
do.
trying to went the wrong way.
To start this drive. Get a look at DK Metcalf as his
I'm not gonna let my team win. I'm not gonna let them win. I'm not gonna let them win. I got this. I got this.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a play action now for Rodgers.
Come on, that dude was wide open. That dude was wide
A
open.
little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
The fuck off me, motherfucker.
Across the 45.
The fuck out of here.
27 yards there.
Bitch.
First down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half.
And he's injured.
And you can bet this offense isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can
And he
do
got
is
injured, too.
and they pick up a first
Right after
down.
that play, he got injured.
And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Hand off for Warren. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll run it. Warren. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Now a run with Warren. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 78 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed.
I like running the ball, so it's better than not intercepted shit.
Here's Warren.
Fuck, he had nowhere to go. He had nowhere to go. Fuck.
At the line of scrimmage.
Okay, one more time.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 18-yard line.
Look at the egg.
On the run, it's Warren. And they've got it
First and goal, bitch.
at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal.
First and goal, bitch.
Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. Because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Slip again.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and
Damn, he had nowhere to go. What the fuck?
Stop cold behind the line of
Yeah,
scrimmage.
he stopped cold on my
From
ass.
the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 9-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
The fuck off of me, bitch. That should have been a touchdown.
The 1-yard line.
Watch, this shit's gonna be a touchdown. This is gonna be a touchdown. Get the fuck off my ass.
To the goal line.
Get the fuck off my ass. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Touchdown, bitch. The fuck out of here.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it wouldn't have been
What the fuck is he doing? Shaking his ass? That's just nasty. Isn't he doing fucking your ass?
Rivers with the touchdown run.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And with that, his guys
22-21 by 1 point. Good game. It was tied. Now it's not tied no more. It's 22-21. I mean, 32-21 and 31. God damn, I'm so tired. 32-21.
Boswell
Winning by 1 point.
away after the touchdown.
Let's go.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is
Good
really
idea.
unusual because
Blitz.
ordinarily, when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually you're
I'm using this
control.
blitz.
So it's a very strange
Now.
situation. And
No.
you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines.
What?
Now will they continue to do it?
Okay, that blitz didn't work.
Field across the 45. And a nice
Say this blitz work.
21 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First down, Broncos.
2 minutes, 2-minute warning before halftime.
Throwing Nix.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Nix from the shotgun. Throw left side, complete. That's Franklin. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to the air with Nix. A short throw to Ingram. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Nix. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
We're gonna get that field goal before halftime.
The field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it.
And they're winning right now. 34 to 32. Good game. Good game.
It's Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Rodgers. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now a handoff up the middle. No one. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 3rd down, it's Rowe. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Short throw to Smith.
Son of a bitch.
They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And this will
still.
Short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down in the yard.
At the Steelers' 19-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Lutz with the extra point.
I'm only losing by 9 points. I got this. I got this.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Oh, it's good bitches.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line.
319.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored
This is some bullshit. It's some bullshit.
You feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Some bullshit,
no matter
man.
what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Nix. And he will find his man Sutton.
Come on, try to get him the phone with that ball.
Well across midfield.
That's
down
it.
to the 40 before it's
Yes. We're losing by 17 points. Bullshit, man. Some bullshit, man. I'm gonna just sim this whole game and fuck this damn game. Pissed me off.
to throw is Rodgers.
I just don't have energy today for this shit.
And his pass is
Yeah, I'm done.
intercepted for the
I'm fucking done.
A huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Charles, a lot of
Fucking lost by 66 to 32. Fucking bullshit. Ugh.
And partner, I have no idea
I'm
what the
taking a
top
break.
speed is,
I'm taking a break.
sports cars, what's the
Bullshit.
top gear you can get into. This offense,
Only thing I can do
they
right now is
certainly
that
were
shit.
there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
I'm gonna watch some TV for a little bit and then get back on later.
Pittsburgh.
I think I need to wake up a little bit. I don't have the energy right now for it. But if y'all need me, get a hold of me by text me on Snapchat or Facebook, whichever way. I'm taking a break on this for a second because that was a bullshit fucking game. That was a bullshit fucking game, man. Damn, man. Lose that bad, man. Ah. That's it. Y'all just get a hold of me by texting me or anything. I'm gonna take a break.